Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a pretty exciting video for you. It is a video on the Tier 4 YAHAGI. Now just actually, well, in theory, I purchased this ship. It's actually one of the ships available in the campaign at the moment. It's a brand new campaign. And the campaign is called Big Mammy. Now, Big Mammy gets you the USS Massachusetts, which is a Tier 7 battleship, which looks really cool. Now, unfortunately, even though the campaign runs for quite a while, it runs over the Christmas and New Year break, and I'm actually going to be away a lot, going on holiday, and I'm not actually going to be around to play much of the campaign. Now, I recently got some gifts for Christmas, allowing me to sort of put some money into my PlayStation account, and I didn't really have anything to spend it on. So what I actually did was purchased the halfway unlock of the campaign, and that allowed me to get the YAHAGI straight away. So that's really cool. I've never done something like that before. I've always gone through the entire campaign, as you would have seen with all of my previous ships for the missions and campaigns this year. But this time around, I really wanted the YAHAGI, as I love Tier 4 and I love Tier 5, so the chance to get a premium Tier 4 cruiser, especially a Japanese one, I thought was really cool. And hopefully it will also enable me, though I'm very time poor, to get the Massachusetts. Now, is that giving in to what they want you to do? Yeah, it probably is. They probably want people to be time poor and just purchase the ships like this outright. But look, I've been playing this game for many years now, and yeah, it doesn't bother me to put in a bit of cash into a hard-earned game like this one. Like I said, I had the PlayStation sort of credits to use it on, so I thought, why not? So here's the video I'm going to bring to you today. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the YAHAGI, but I'm tipping we're about to find out a lot about it. I don't have a commander as yet or anything. I haven't actually even had a go in the ship yet, so I wanted to bring you along on that journey. I'm going to continue to do the campaign, hopefully at the end of it. I'll also have an American battleship to play. So first off, I can't quite remember who I use. Yamamoto. Okay, so I'm going to be throwing on Yamamoto, and I have quite a few Japanese commanders going there, but yeah, we're using Yamamoto anyway on this occasion. Let's just have a quick look at his skills here. Okay. Yeah, nice. This is definitely my go-to cruiser captain. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a look at the YAHAGI. So we're going to check out. We've got one upgrade. Now, I don't know a lot about this ship, so I may just hold off on this for the moment. But I'm tipping I'm going to be doing the usual aiming systems mod number 1, which is really, I think, what you would do 99% of the time. Okay, so let's have a look at a little bit about the YAHAGI. Actually, before we do that, let's hide this user interface and I'll shut up for a little while. Let's have a look at her. She's gorgeous. Wow, very deadly looking ship. She looks like she really means business. Now you can see the torpedo armament is covered up there. She has some pretty good torpedo armament, and that's really the reason why I'm excited about this ship. But let's continue to have a little bit of a look here. Looks like she has quite a few AA guns. But yeah, I think she's a really beautiful looking ship. I mean, a lot of the time the Japanese ships are really gorgeous, but yeah, she does look very, very nice. And I like the sort of rounded rear end there. Alright, so let's have a look at the Yahagi now. So big yield, above average torpedo damage. Now I believe that's also really because of the amount of torpedoes she has, but we'll have a look at that. She's fast, above average maximum movement speed. Nice. Narrow launch, limited maximum spread of the torpedo launcher. Now that actually sounds like a good thing to me because I like my torpedo spreads to be quite narrow, especially at long range. Okay, Yahagi, one of the Agano class light cruisers, a new generation of ships designed to replace the cruisers built in the 1920s. She was relatively small, quick, and sported powerful torpedo armament. Entered service in 1943. Ships in the series 4. Okay, so we can have a little bit of a quick look at some of the armour profiles here. So as you can see there, she's got a bit of protection right down alongside the middle there. She's got some decent superstructure armour and battery armour. Fore and aft end armour. Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, it looks like she's got a decent armour profile there. But as you would expect, she is a cruiser, so not really designed to take a hell of a lot of punishment. As you guys would know out there, she's really designed to be hitting enemy cruisers and specifically enemy destroyers. And yeah, supporting battleships in that role. But yeah, of course, you're going to be coming up against all types of ships. So something that's a bit multi-role is always good, and I believe that's what this ship really is. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a look at the stats here. So hit points, not too bad for a tier 4, 25,700. Armor 6 to 60 millimeters. Okay, so this will be interesting. So the main batteries are 3x2s, 152 millimeters. The firing range is 15 kilometers. Now I think that's pretty good. For tier 4, I think that's really good. Reload time's 9 seconds, not bad. 180 degree turn time, 30 seconds. That's a fair bit. Maximum HE shell damage 2600, 16% chance on fire. That's alright. And maximum AP shell damage 3176, which is not too shabby. Secondary armaments have a 4K range, pretty quick load time, and they're 2x2s by 76. Chance to set on fire 7, so you've got a couple of decent secondaries there, but this is what really excites me. And my mouth is watering a little bit at the chance to use these. Okay, so she has 610mm torpedoes. Very nice. And they're 2x4s, so we've got 2 quadruple launchers. Reload time is only 120 seconds. That's really good. 180 degree turn time 7.2, that's good. Maximum damage 17,233. I like that. And detectability range by sea is 1.6. Torpedo range though, 12 kilometers. Now that is excellent. Torpedo speed 60 knots. Now that's not too bad either. So we're looking really at a ship. I'm getting the feeling it's sort of I would class it as a large destroyer, a very large destroyer. But yeah, she really is well armed in the torpedo department, and that's what I'm most excited about. Now, concealment is probably going to be the other important factor. Maneuverability, 35 knots, so definitely not the slowest ship out there. That's pretty decent too. Turning circles, not that bad at 690. Rudder shift times 5.1, okay. Now, this is the important factor. So, she will be visible at 10.1. So that means you can get some nice stealthy torpedo launches. Detectability by air 6.4, and then pretty much your usual guaranteed detectability 2, smoke 4.8. But if you look at the detectability range by sea is 10.1, and the torpedo range is 12. So that actually gives you, let's just roundabouts. You're going to have about 2 Ks of playroom there to launch some torpedoes. So I can see this ship as being sort of a little bit of a pop out from cover, launch some long-range torpedo strikes against some battleships or against a capture point, and then yeah, it's got some decent armament as well, and she's pretty fast. So maybe a bit of fast coming in for attack run maneuverability sort of attacks, and yeah, I actually quite like the sound of this ship. I think, but I'm very excited about these torpedoes, and I hope when we have a game in a moment that I'll be able to do something with those. Of course, the only thing is with 12 Ks, when you are launching them from that far away, the enemy has a very long time to maneuver basically anywhere. But with battleships, a lot of the time they're travelling in nice straight lines for you, and yeah, it works out well. And the good thing is you've got 2x4s, so you can cover quite a bit of area. Remembering, of course, that one of the supposed negatives of the ship was a tight torpedo spread, so I guess that stops you covering too much of the map with 8 really long-range torpedoes. Okay, so the usual sort of cruiser options there. So what we're going to do is just chuck on one of our battle boosters. Don't really need any of the other boosters out there. We're going to put an early adopter flag. Now, one great thing as well that came out with this ship, and I'll quickly show you, is a mission to receive the YAHAGI flag or battle flag. And that's it here. Unfortunate luck. So the first one, of course, so she's well, there you go. She's an escort cruiser. First one is win a battle. The second one is earn 350,000 credits. Now this all has to be done in the YAHAGI, of course. Third escort cruiser mission, earn 6,000 XP. Not too shabby. And then earn 400 global XP. That's doable. Earn 6,000 commander XP. And then you will have the YAHAGI flag. So that's a pretty cool flag there. You can pop onto the YAHAGI. So it doesn't specifically have a time limit at the moment for this mission, as you can see. But I would presume it ends once you actually receive the mission like this. It might end at the end of the campaign. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't have a end time at the moment, which is pretty cool. So, but I do plan on using this ship quite a bit with the time that I do get to play. Okay, so we've seen what the stats are and really what she's good and bad at. Now, I think I'm going to be... I think I'm pretty much definitely going to be doing aiming systems mod 1. It's not a massive bonus for this ship, but it certainly can't hurt. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. Now I hope this all goes to plan and I can have a pretty cool little game for you here. So here's my first game of the YAHAGI. Now, I hope you're all getting stuck into the mission. I really wish I did have time to play over the next, I think it's 40 days or something like that the campaign goes for. But with Christmas coming up and seeing family and friends and going on a little holiday away, which I hope to bring some videos of that onto my channel. Going to be very, very busy over the next 40 days, and then of course return to work. I'm going to be very busy to that, so yeah, really excited to have this ship already. Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh, okay, so yeah, well, of course having the torpedoes sort of amidships like that does limit your attack angles a little bit. Let's have a look at what the spread is here. Actually that looks quite good. I like the narrow angle actually on these torpedoes. So now we're just going to have a bit of a fun game here. So let's have a look. She's quite a long ship, nothing too unusual for Japanese cruisers. Ships are already in torpedo range. Fantastic. Love it. Got to remember though, it sort of does have a little bit of a negative aspect, of course, that those ships are obviously going to change a lot of course and a lot of speed, but just having a look here on the map, let's do it. Let's fire off a couple. I mean, that's what we're here for. This is so cool. Wow. I wish I had 12-kilometer range torpedoes on my Japanese destroyers. Oh, that would be good. Okay, so I sort of like this. You can fire off some torpedoes early on and then try and work out where you want to be positioned. Now I've got two battleships out here that are very much by themselves, so I'm going to try and come over here and support them. Now, of course, the only downside to this ship is, yeah, she is a cruiser, so she's not really built to go toe-to-toe with a lot of ships. And we're going to be running pretty much straight into Congo here. And there you go, we've got our first torpedo hit. Very happy about that. No flooding though. I don't know what kind of damage I'm going to be able to do to these battleships out here, besides the obvious. But I was hoping that... Okay, there we go. I was hoping there might be some cruisers out here. So what these... I've got 30 seconds for my torpedo reload. Now that's what I'm looking for. Very far away, but I'm going to be making a run on that enemy destroyer. Now, as you can see, definitely not built to take damage. Now the Congo here is going to be try and be clever. We're going to try and be cleverer. See if she runs into that. Now Arizona is coming straight for these islands. Come on, Nürnberg. I'm going to be in a fair bit of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Well, that's a real shame, but let's see if we were lucky in love here. And no, it looks like Congo's got stuck there, and we're going to miss out on a torpedo strike. Well, bugger. That's a real bugger. So, mental note. Don't give your broadside to enemy cruisers that are firing AV. You know, I'm not satisfied with that first battle, so let's have a second one. Now, before I exit, I just want to show you something on the new update here. Now, when you press the option button to quit a battle, you've got all the details about your ship on the right, which is such a fantastic addition to the game. Absolutely love this. I wish this had been in the game a long time ago. Sometimes you have questions about your detectability ranges, your firing ranges, everything like that, and it's not until after the game and you go into the ship and go into the details, but now it's all right there for you, as well as a cool image of your ship. Yeah, some really good details. I love this addition to the game. I don't know who brought it in. It's probably already been in the PC version for a long time. But this is so fantastic. I'm so happy with it. But I just wanted to mention it. Okay, so I'm going to return to port now, and we are going to have a second game because that's not good enough. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. This time we have some nice islands to muck around in. Looks like we're with a nice little group here. Definitely has the feel of a destroyer to me. I quite like this ship already. Alright. What's Fuso going to do? Looks like she's going behind those islands. We have two Fusos. Looks like that's the Fuso we want. Oh, there's a smorgasbord. Looks like she's turning there. That's just a little bit of guesswork there. Presuming the enemy destroyer is going to come over onto this side, so it should be a good test of the guns here. Now my first instinct was right there, so unfortunately I launched in the wrong spot. Guessing that destroyer is probably coming through the split in the islands now, so I'm going to launch my aircraft. I would have definitely expected it to be coming through here. Instead we've got a cruiser. Check my sonar on. Interesting. Okay, let's see what our AP can do here. Okay. It's looking pretty good. So AP rounds seem decent. Oh, pay attention. That's not good. That's not good when you've got a Fuso coming. We've got a lot of enemy ships. A lot of enemy ships on this side. Okay. Yes, I would keep going. Keep going there, Fuso. I'll try and protect you from the back here if actually I'm gonna try and somehow save our base because someone is capturing our base there. Looks like I need to put my engine boost on here. I must say, I like their torpedoes on this ship. It's to be honest here, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I haven't been spotted, so I would presume the destroyer that was here is gone. I don't think we're going to make it. Isn't it frustrating when this happens? Oh no. Well, there you go. Well, look, we've had 2 quick games. We've had a bit of a feel. I must say I like this ship a lot. Really looking forward to using it a lot more in the future. I think its guns are maybe its weak point. But I haven't really had a chance to boss around a enemy destroyer yet, so that's really, I think, what her bread and butter is going to be. And of course, using those awesome long-range torpedoes. Sorry, using those long-range torpedoes to harass enemy ships as well. So very happy with the ship so far. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know we haven't had a really great game yet, but look, hopefully I can bring you one in the future, but I don't want to make this video too long for you. So hope you're working your way to the Yahagi now, or maybe you've already got it as well. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.